Hey guys, how's it going? It's Mayla. I'm back with another video. I'm off this entire week because this is a week of my birthday. My birthday is tomorrow, April the 8th. So this is early Tuesday morning. Well, not bright and early. It's about 9 o'clock. I'm going to get over in my side yard and we're going to finish up that rock garden that we purchased everything for last fall and did not finish. So we are going to get the landscape fabric. We're going to lay it down, put back down the brick edging, and then we're going to put down the black rock. And then we do have a little bit of residual wood mulch that we need to get up that has washed out. Even though we put down the rock last year, we still had a little bit of the wood mulch like deep down and like underneath the cardboard that I laid. And because I have not put the landscape fabric and the other rocks, some of the wood mulch has washed down with a few of the rains and water that we have over there. So we're gonna get all that up as well and just move it to the backyard where we can use it back there. So I am on my cell phone today. All of my memory cards are full because I am a little behind on editing. I have a lot of videos to come out to you guys, but as we get them edited, we can get the memory cards emptied and we can get back to my camera. But yes, so we're gonna hopefully spend a couple hours over here, get this done, and then I have to head out to my mom's house for something special that I'm doing out there with them today. So let's stop talking and let's get started on this rock garden. All right. So this is currently where we are. We're going to be doing all of that. So what we're gonna do is lay out the landscape fabric. We're gonna cut circles where the bushes are, and then we're gonna staple them down with landscape staples. We're going to give some attention to this tree, prune it back a little bit, cut all those suckers off of there, and then we need to get up all of this wood mulch that has washed out. So hopefully this shouldn't take very long. All right, let me go bring around all of the rocks and the landscape fabric and then we'll get started. So I finally have all 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 bags of rocks. And they were heavy, so that meant I took 10 trips from my from my driveway all the way to the other side of the house, holding one bag in each hand. My fingers hurt a little bit, but anyway, so we got all 20 bags here. I have my landscape fabric roll right here. Hopefully the width is like perfect length to just roll it out. It's doubled up. I'm not gonna worry about opening it up and cutting down, because when you cut this landscape fabric, it's best to cut it and then kind of like burn the edges so that it doesn't fray. So if we can just work with it doubled up in one row, that would be perfect. So we are going to start removing the brick edging, and then we're going to roll out the landscape fabric. We're going to cut holes to go down on top of each bush, and then we're going to stake it in, put the brick edging back, and then lay out the rocks. So hopefully we can get through with all of this fairly quickly, because like I said, I still have to go to my parents' house to do something today that is very special to me. It means a lot. And so we're gonna do that. I don't know if I'm going to record a video of it, because it's just kind of like, it may be like a private moment. But I have a nephew that passed away. It's been 11 years now. He was a senior in high school, about to graduate. It's 2 weeks before his graduation. And so he was killed. And we planted a tree in my parents' in the backyard, not in the backyard of my parents' house, but in their rental house is right behind their house. A tree was given to us by a group of friends, close family friends. And so we planted that tree all together one day, you know, shortly after, a couple of months after he was killed. And that tree ended up dying. And then my parents replaced it last year with another tree that ended up dying. And so we have another one. We have a silver maple that I am going to go over and help them plant today. And so I may take a couple of pictures, record a short video, but it will not be a video that I'm going to be posting on YouTube. So just want to tell you guys about that. So I need to get done with this so I can get over there and do that. All right. This wind is being very disrespectful. I did have to cut a little strip because on this end it's a little bit wider than it is when it gets down there. Because I just kind of want to bring it in a little bit from my neighbor's little strip. But at this end, I had to have it meet. I had to have it meet where the two fence lines connected over here. So it's wider over here than it is at the other end. So I just cut a little strip to make up for the difference here. And then as it goes down, it gets a little bit narrower, which this one row is wide enough for. So we're gonna start at this end and work our way down to the dapple willow tree. All right, and please y'all excuse This tripod I have you guys on, it's an old tripod. It's broke at the bottom. One of the legs is broken, and so that's why it's kind of tilted. My son has been using this, and it's like really all janky right now. But because I'm on my cell phone, I had to go get this tripod, because my other tripod, I don't have the attachment for the cell phone. Or I'm pretty sure I could take this attachment off and put it on there, but I didn't feel like dealing with all that this morning, so please forgive this tripod. You guys may be leaning a little bit, but I will try my best to have this video as level as possible.
When I look out the window, I only see my reflection. No memory crescendo, no past year possession. Where did all of our time go? Like a ladder with no bottom, and each rung passing below. I've already forgotten. How did I love you the first time that we realized that we both did? And all of the canyons in my mind were suddenly crossed upon your bridges. How did I used to hold you before you knew that you needed it? If everything always feels new, then what if nothing is? I'm trying to find my way back to where we started. My tired mind holds no maps of the past. If you are the wine, then I'm the headache you part with, leaving us blind while we ever poured the glass. When the rain comes tomorrow and the sun peeks through small cracks, and I'll see you're an echo of a sound I can't get back. Where did all of our time go? What is it that we don't know we're missing? There is no hope in photos if I can't remember the feelings within them. I'm trying to find my way back to where we started. My tired mind holds no maps of the past. If you are the one, then I'm the headache.
Just to let you guys know, this is one of my favorite conifers, the Pulse Gold cryptomeria. Chamiciferous. It looks like that year-round. It grows at a very moderate pace. The two in my front flower bed have been there for 3.5 years now, and they were small like that when I purchased them, and so now they have like quadrupled in size, if not more than that. So yeah, if you're looking for something that's evergreen, that's going to give you year-round, even when it's 10 degrees outside, beautiful color and texture, from just leaves and things like that, that is what you get. It needs just a little bit of water the first couple of years, then you do not have to give it any additional supplemental. My two in my front flower bed are not on drip. You know, you can just, if you get a couple of spindly branches that grow straight up, just go out and clip them off every year or two. But other than that, it's a very easy, beautiful, colorful bush. All right, enough of that. Let's get back to work.
Leaving us blind to why we ever poured the glass. Oh, the saints go marching out with their faces full of doubt that we meant the promises. Well, I can't remember if we did. I'm trying to find my way back to where we started. My tired mind holds no maps of the past. If you are the one, then I'm the headache you part with, leaving us blind to why we ever poured the glass. Darling, why did we ever pour the glass?
All right, guys, so we've been out here for about an hour and a half. I have finished laying out the landscape fabric and the brick edging, but I have not laid out the mulch. Well, not the mulch. I have not laid out the black pebbles, rocks, or cleaned up the mulch or cut the suckers off the tree. My dad just called and said that he is ready for me to come out to his house to do what we need to do over there. So I'm just gonna turn the camera around, show you what we've got done. We're gonna pause, I'm gonna head out there, and then we'll come back and finish up. So it's gonna be a quick intermission for you guys. All right. So this is what we have done so far. When I did this part last year, I stopped right here by this Carl Forster ornamental grass. So all of this from here on has landscape fabric underneath it. So I stopped right here. I had to pick up the drip irrigation, put the landscape fabric underneath it. Then we stapled it down with landscape staples. I stapled the drip irrigation back under each bush. And this is not dead. I just need to water it and fertilize it. So yeah, we are done with all of that. I did have to piece together a thin strip along underneath the brick because I wanted the landscape fabric to go underneath the brick so that we don't have grass growing up in between each brick. So, and I had planned on moving that and sliding the landscape fabric underneath it, but my husband is busy in meetings right now and did not have time to come out to help me move this, so I just cut around it. It'll be fine. We'll put landscape fabrics on each side to keep it tight and nice and neat. When we come back, we will lay out all of the rocks, all 20 bags. We will clean up all of the mulch that has washed up at the bottom, and we're going to prune that tree. I will see you guys back in about, it'll probably be about 2 hours for me and about 2 seconds for you. Hey guys, we are back. I just did a whole like 2 to 3 minute spiel and did not realize that I was not recording. However, we are back home from my parents' house. I only have it's about 2:30, 2:40-ish. I only have about 2 hours to spend out here because I have to meet my sisters at the venue where we're going to have my mom's party this Sunday, April the 12th. I have to meet them there so we can give the owners like the final layout and set up like all the tables and chairs and everything. So like I said, I only have about 2 hours to get this done. All we have to do is open up all of these bags of rocks, lay them out. Then we're going to cut the suckers off of the tree. We're going to prune up this tree because it's kind of looking funky. And then we're going to pick up the wood mulch that has spilled over onto the ground. That's my son coming home from school. Pick up the wood mulch that has spilled over, and the rest of it that's down here kind of like mixed in with the rocks. We're gonna let nature run its course and water and wash that out. And so just like as it washes it out, then I'll just come and pick it up. And so we should start seeing less and less now that we have the rocks down, and there shouldn't be much more wood mulch down here to wash away. But anyway, since we are working on a time limit, I'm gonna go ahead and set the camera up so we can get this done. All right, guys. found a bagworm on my dapple willow tree. So I am going to go around and check these a lot. This is not normally on these kind of trees, but I'm gonna go check them really good. Hi. Hi guys. So we are at the end of today's gardening project. I majorly underestimated how much rock I would need to complete this. I purchased 20 bags in the fall and I probably need about 10 more. So I am going to show you guys what we were able to get done, and then sometime maybe tomorrow or next couple of days I will go purchase some more bags and just put them out here off camera. If I am done with that before this video goes up, I will come out here and take some pictures of what it looks like completely finished. But I was able to do pretty a good amount. I pruned some things, I fertilized some things, we pruned that tree. So I'm going to turn the camera around and show you what we got done. So here we are, starting at my gate looking out to the street. I was able to pick up all of the I had a lot of leaves underneath these hydrangeas and my loropetalums and everything. So I picked up all of those. I fertilized the loropetalums because I had not already done that, and we also pruned those. So my plan for these loropetalums is not for them to stay bush. They are going to be multi-trunk trees. I am going to limb them up and let them grow up to about 5 or 6 feet tall, and they will alternate in between the hydrangeas. So I started cutting off some of the lower branches of those. That's probably what you saw me doing if you were wondering why I was cutting away nice branches with leaves on them. I just decided to go ahead and start cutting off some of the small branches below. And we're gonna leave about 3 trunks, so they can be like a 3-trunk, multi-trunk tree for each. So that is this side, and that is all rubber mulch. Now on this side, we got a chance to lay down all the landscape fabric. We removed the brick edging, laid down the landscape fabric, we replaced the edging, we put down the black pebble rocks, and we got down to here. So we are about maybe 75% of the way. We have here and there to go, and that is a big section with nothing. So I think we're gonna need about 10 more bags. So I will go back and pick up 10 more bags and throw them down. And then here we cut off all of the suckers. I fertilized it, and we did a major pruning job here. Cut off some of all of the inner branching, a bunch of dead branches on the inside. We cut it back because this has a long season of growth, so it's going to get much bigger. We picked up some of the mulch that was here and put it in the backyard. It's not completely done. I need to go get a rake and rake that up a little bit better, but that's about all I have time for today. We still got a little bit of mulch in here, and I'll just let the rains wash that out, and we'll just continue to pick it up until it stops washing out. We did have some more wash over here. You can tell the difference in the rubber mulch and the wood mulch. It's just a little bit like in this section, and we'll get that up at another date. But this is the other view. Yeah guys, I'm sure I will have the rocks put down before this video goes up, so I will definitely take a picture of what it looks like when it is finished, and I will post it to the video once I upload it. But as always, I want to thank you guys for coming along with me today on today's project. Whether it is morning, afternoon, or evening when you're watching this, I hope you're having a wonderful day. Enjoy the rest of it, and I hope you were able to get out into your garden. Thanks. Bye.